And for this segment, I'm joined by my colleagues.
All right, so we are back.
So Reggie, how you feeling?
Reggie.
I'm feeling great. The spotlight was, as I said, direct to the point.
Oh, he does have a new 2DS XL. I love the design for that system.
This is pretty what we showed from that. The little snippet of Metroid Prime 4 had the fans just tremendously excited.
Oh yeah.
And it just
continues our
overall message of how we approach E3 and what it is that we're trying to do. For us,
I know, I want that channel. I like his shirt.
Typically content that's near in. So obviously we show a little bit of ARMS, a little bit of 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 coming later on this year. And then we also showed a couple little snippets of things that are coming a little bit further along. But so far the reaction has been fantastic, and it just continues, right? And that's why we're here on Treehouse Live, a little bit more in-depth view of the games, and so far so good.
Right on. I know we're kind of in the calm before the storm right now. The floor still isn't open, so we can actually still see the carpet. It hasn't been packed with people yet.
So some 3DS games.
You've had a chance to do some exploring around the booth. What do you think of New Dog City come to life here at E3?
The booth is fantastic. The team that we have that works on the booth design and the look and the feel,
I love that tank.
Both from an NOA perspective as well as with the headquarter team at NCL. Every year they are outdoing themselves. Last year it was the takeover with Breath of the Wild. This year it's all about New Donk City and creating an environment for consumers to really go deep into the game. About half of the booth is all about Super Mario Odyssey. The other half we're showcasing all of our other content, including third-party content. We're showing FIFA 18 on the floor. So it's a great booth, and as you say, this is the calm before the storm. Just as I was coming in earlier, there are already thousands of people out there just waiting to come in. And typically when the doors open, it's like the running of the bulls and they all come crashing into our booth. So it's going to be fantastic.
Nice. I remember last year we were down on the ground floor and you could actually feel the rumble in the ground when people started coming in. It's fun.
It's going to be exciting. But again, for us, the spotlight was a focus on Nintendo Switch games. What people don't understand is that as we construct our overall presence at E3, we're very thoughtful around what's the best way to show content. And so Nintendo 3DS will play a key role here on Treehouse Live.
I'm sorry.
We've got content that we'll be showing today. We've got content that we'll be showing really throughout the 3 days that we're here. And it's important that the fans at home and our consumers understand that Nintendo 3DS is still a vibrant part of our business. Obviously with Pokemon Ultra Sun, Pokemon Ultra Moon that was announced last week, that's going to be a fantastic holiday driver for us. We've got other great games coming, and what people don't realize is that Nintendo 3DS was the only platform that grew last year in 2016 versus 2015. The only one. And we sold 66 million globally of Nintendo 3DS. Again, more than any other platform in this generation. People don't know that. I've got my handy-dandy new 2DS XL.
Well, it's just a handheld. It's dead. It doesn't matter.
Right, guys? Right?
For us, it's all about continuing to drive that momentum.
It's nice that the family keeps growing. Now we've got this adorable little member to add to it as well.
Exactly. It is really pretty, and it really showcases great. I'm playing Miitopia, right? One of the fun things about my job is I get to play the games early. I'm playing Miitopia. I've got Mii's of Mr. Aonuma, Mr. Miyamoto, Mr. Koizumi is in there, and of course I had to have Bill as the Dark Lord, right? So I'm really enjoying it on my new 2DS XL, and it's fantastic.
It's pretty sweet. You can play games and you're like, it's work. I'm doing this because I have to do this.
Well,
I was waiting for it to come to America.
I'm playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and putting in a lot of hours in that. I've got my family saying, so, you're doing this just for E3, right? You're doing this because you have to be able to show off and tell people you finished the game, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I'm doing it because I enjoy it, and I want to do it. And so it's fantastic.
I don't know, using the work excuse might be a good way to get out of chores. You're like, sorry, honey, I have to do this. I have to keep playing this game.
No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It means I have to play early in the morning or late at night, so... But
I'm actually thinking of other things that we've got going on in the booth here, and just over the course of E3, we probably should touch a little bit on the tournament activity we've going on, because right below us there's a pretty boss stage that has been constructed.
Well, absolutely, and again, the tournament activity is a key part of what we're doing here at E3. 3 different tournaments, starting off with Splatoon 2 later on today. Then we've got Pokken Tournament DX, we've got ARMS. Hopefully everyone saw how I humiliated Jeff Keighley playing ARMS on his show. But that game is going to really show well, I think, from the tournament scene standpoint. And for us, supporting the tournament community and really driving that part of our engagement with our fans is really important to us. So we're very excited to see how the three tournaments play here at E3.
Yeah, I think it's been really fun watching people play ARMS, and especially watching high-level competitive players get into the real meat on the bones of that game. And there's such a level of nuance to the strategy and the actual technical ability that I've watched a few folks where they're maybe pro Smash players or pro players for another series, so they really are used to getting into the nitty-gritty and into the weeds of the mechanics. And you'll just see their eyes light up as they start playing ARMS. It's, I'm getting this.
Well,
this
exactly.
has got some interesting depth and flexibility to it. And even within the office, watching who's been picking which characters are mains and how we're gradually sort of growing as players as we're duking it out against one another. But it's been a real fun ride.
It's going to be exciting.
Okay,
I'm really
Fire
excited
Emblem Warriors
to see
releasing
how
in
the,
Japan
how the players we
on
have
September
showcase that
28th.
game, how they
In
showcase
Japan.
Pokken Tournament as well. I saw
So we'll
a little
probably
bit
get it in
of
October, I'm guessing.
the pre-gaming going on, and that's going to be
I
fantastic.
figured out that they're going
So
to end up
it's going to be very
releasing,
exciting for us.
So what else
Kingdom
are
Hearts
you
3,
thinking
it's
as far
going to
as
be a worldwide launch. Date.
some must-see titles that we got going
I
on
hope
here?
so.
'Cause we've got a lot to
The
go.
only
Well,
reason we say
we've
that
got
is
a lot.
because
I
I've been
mean,
paying attention to how
again,
they're doing the trailers. And
Everything that we
games
have
being
on the
pretty much
floor here
translated
is
as the game is
showcasing
being
and showing
released.
off fantastically well.
Like every trailer
I'm
we
pleased to
get
see the
within,
third-party
the same
support.
day, the
We've
English
got
version
Rabbits
posted,
on
which means they translate
our
the game
show
as
floor. Ubisoft obviously has that game in their area.
I'll hold you to that.
Is really fun. I've been able to get my hands on that game. That is really fun
If it ends
to
up
play.
being like 6 months
So
until we
it's
get
going to
it.
be very
In
exciting.
2020 when we
We've
get
got
the game.
Fire Emblem Warriors
No,
here
2020 is when Japan gets the
on
game.
our
We get it in
booth.
2021.
That game is showing
like, what, 2 weeks
everything
before we
we
got
have
it.
shows
Yeah,
so
that's what
well,
I'm saying. Like,
and I'm really
they're,
thrilled to see what
trust
we're doing with third party as well.
Yeah, but didn't
And
What?
if we can jump to
But didn't
this,
it take a
I think,
long time?
some
Impressive.
technical
Impressive.
titles,
Didn't it
actually
take
got
quite a
some-
few months between Persona
surprise
5
for us.
though?
I have
Yeah.
I have a nice
Persona
little
5
surprise,
a
right?
lot
And
of,
I
problems
said
while it was doing it.
when I was with Keeley that literally within the first hour of Treehouse Live we would be breaking
I'm
news,
stuck in
and
Persona
that
5.
is
I can't
what
get past the
Treehouse Live is going to be doing all
surprised
through
you're
the
playing
next
Persona
3
5.
days. So we have some
I haven't
news.
in a while.
We have
I
a
didn't
world
think you were in the
premiere
Persona series.
of a new
I tried
game.
it.
This is a
I liked
Nintendo
it.
3DS game that'll be launching later on
What?
this year.
What?
We're going to play for you the video
Okay.
for this new game.
What?
And then Teresa's going to demo it, and we've got the developers who are going to come talk about it as well.
Is it a new Kirby game?
World premiere game announcement on Nintendo
Oh, no.
3DS,
What is it?
just for you.
What is it? What is it? See? But there's no new 3DS games
Oh.
because it... What? The 3DS is dead, guys. It's
Oh,
dead.
don't worry, guys. It's the new Donkey Kong.
Yeah, okay.
What is this?
Metroid!
What?
Oh!
No way!
A 2D Metroid?
No way! Is
No! No!
This
No!
This isn't!
Is this a remake of Metroid 2?
Oh my god! The 3DS is not dead! In your face!
This is,
Oh my god!
this is a remake of Metroid 2, isn't it?
Yes!
Yep.
A return of
A
Samus?
real remake, not that freaking fan whatever thing. And guess what? 3DS is not dead. Look at this. It's a brand new game from Nintendo for the 3DS. You're wrong.
I give that guy credit, for what he did. I give him that much. But I am very excited now.
I can't wait to see how the fanboys boycott this and say, oh, why is it another...
I can tell Evan about this too.
What was that? 3DS is dead? You got Kirby, you got Pikmin, you got Metroid, you got Pokemon. Shut up.
Metroid was really big this time around.
Now who's developing it?
Probably, I don't know.
I think Nintendo.
Maybe, I think Next Level Games. Metroid, Samus Returns. Yes.
Oh my god, I just came. I just came a little.
And-
The 3DS is dead, guys!
Oh my God.
Sell your systems, it's dead!
Oh my fucking god.
It's dead!
Well, surprise! Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Treehouse live at E3. I'm Audrey. I'm here with Teresa and Tim.
Wait,
We
what?
have some
Honestly, I think the only
very
person here is
special
his
guests with
sister.
us. We
Oh, and my
have
dad.
Sakamoto-san, the legendary creator of the Metroid series, as well as Jose from Mercury Steam. So thank you so much for joining us today.
I'm about to text Mike. He's
Oh,
gonna.
Mike's the worst this year.
Well,
Probably is
And as
our
we just
This was me to
saw,
Edwin.
we can take a look at Metroid:
I just
Samus
lost my
Returns.
shit to
So
Edwin.
you waited long enough. Let's jump right into
God.
it.
Yeah, let's jump right in at the start. So for the people at home that aren't familiar with the Metroid franchise, this is
I'll be-
Nintendo's
Oh my fucking
premier
God.
exploration-based sci-fi action game. It features Samus Aran, who's a renowned bounty hunter, and she's been sent by the Galactic
Oh
Federation
my
to
frickin'
plan and
God.
investigate, to
Now I kind of
investigate
want to play
and
that remake a
annihilate
little
the
more,
Metroids.
just
The
to get
best
hyped.
initiatives.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
why?
it's
Wait for this
super
one, man.
cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
It
And
feels
this is
fresher
actually
when you play
a
this one. You know what I mean?
reimagination of the original Game Boy Classic that was released in 1991, Metroid 2: Return of Samus.
This is the
And
real
this game is just it's
remake.
beautiful.
It's a little bit
From the
chunky.
ground
Oh,
up. The
yeah,
art style is
yes, it
beautiful.
is.
Like,
And
oh my God, just look
this
at
game
that.
is still about discovery and exploration. You know, there's intense boss battles and there's so many pathways.
I
to
love the
discover,
updated look.
You can
It's
take
awesome.
your time through it,
And this is classic 2D Metroid to a T. It's got the
I like how the
isolation,
bottom
the
screen is
exploration,
Yeah.
and of course, Samus just generally being amazing.
Yeah, and the great thing about this being on the 3DS is that there was so much detail
Well,
in the background, and it's really heightened with the 3D
I
feature
would
on
definitely
it.
say
You can't
Nintendo
see it at
won
home
now.
right now.
Oh, yeah,
but it
Nintendo
does
won.
feel
They,
really,
they've
really
just
good.
completely appeased.
Yeah,
But
it
Nintendo
has
doesn't.
a
You
lot
gotta
of
understand.
experience.
Nintendo doesn't
Yeah.
listen to their
Oh, and
fans.
something I
They're
wanna actually
anti-consumer.
show
here.
The
Now,
3DS is dead.
in the
Why are they
past, Samus was
supporting
able
it?
to aim at 45
Now,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
now you know what like
Has
make
a
my
full range
day.
of motion.
God.
If they came out, and was like,
Really
oh,
allows for
Blooded 3 on
precision
on
here.
Wii U Virtual Console. I'd be
Well,
like,
it wouldn't be on Wii.
Well,
They're
yeah.
good.
As you get further into the game, there are enemies all over the place. So having the
Oh, you're gonna get those
anywhere you
idiots who are like,
is incredible.
where's
So
the
the
virtual console on Switch? New games, bro.
So the
Like,
free
look at
game
all the
here
new
is
games.
also really cool here where
Come on.
I like how the maps
I'm actually
like jerk
moving
us a little
it,
when you get hurt.
and I actually have an enemy on site and target. The
Oh my
cue
God, it
will
looks so
audio
amazing.
cue will change, and also that it will highlight in red. So again, it allows for a little bit more precision here.
Yeah, it's still up to you to aim precisely, but that nice visual indicator is just very helpful.
Yeah, and Samus here has her very basic abilities, and so as I'm exploring and seeing new environments, I'll hopefully gather new abilities to upgrade my suit.
Super.
So this is another new ability that
Oh,
Samus
hey.
has in this
How
game.
did
It's a
Frieza
melee
come back in
counter.
Super?
And if I
Again.
time it appropriately
Well, I
and
can't take
immediately
this camera
shoot,
spell
I
now.
have
Oh.
I
Damn
do
it,
a
Rob.
critical hit
What?
on the
Get
enemy.
caught up so I can figure out
But in the
why
circumstance that I
watching
don't
that now.
immediately shoot,
Oh,
I have
I'm
some
watching
time to actually
I'm trying to
just
figure out why
shoot from
Frieza's
afar
in
and
Super.
give
Oh, because
give myself a
Boo
little bit
fell
more
out.
leeway to
Oh,
not get
spoilers for everyone.
And the
Why
melee
watch Super?
counter is a new ability. as
Boo
you
fell
mentioned.
asleep,
Oh, man.
Really
and he
great
was the
because
last
this
person
game
they needed
gets
for their
challenging.
universal
yeah.
tournament.
Very, very
And person
difficult.
squad.
And,
Yeah,
um,
that
fell
was,
asleep.
so there was no one else powerful enough, so Goku literally did a
perhaps
very
you could
desperate
tell us
move,
a
and he
little
went
bit
to
about
hell
what
and
the
recruited
challenges you
Frieza for their
encountered
team.
while developing
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Super.
Considering that the universe is at stake, you know.
Dude, I just love Super though. The fact that they rebooted like the show
まあ、メ
and
トロイドに限ったことじゃないんですけれども、
Continuation.
確立されたゲームデザインのゲームに今までやったことのない新しい要素を加えるというのはとても難しいことなんですね。
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I don't know if it's you qualified as a
And
big
plus
challenge,
they-
but something that we
Mark
face
figures
whenever
and,
we're working on it on something like this with an
things,
established style of gameplay. It's adding, you know, what sort of new elements can we add to something?
I'll be
that, you know,
completely
established
honest,
and
okay?
has
I was not
had some
expecting
success in the
this.
past.
I was not expecting Metroid in general.
Right.
We got Prime 4 and I was like, that's amazing, there's our Metroid.
Wasn't last year there was nothing Metroid
それでいて刺
announced
激
and everyone
的
was
っていう
pretty
もの
pissed
を
about it?
追加する
They
の
showed a
が非常
little
に
bit
難易
more
度
of
が高い
Federation
と
Force,
思っていま
but
す。
Yes, I mean, I really
I
felt
mean,
that
it's
it would
just
be
like-
difficult, or it could be difficult.
it's been
to
for
bring in
years
new elements
that, but the problem with that
add
is, see,
a lot of
again,
excitement
people
and at
don't
the same
understand.
time make the
Nintendo's a
fans of the
business.
franchise,
They're not here
you know, happy
to
and
be your
satisfied.
friend. They're here to make money like any other businesses.
今回のサムスリ
And
ターン
Sony's like that too, and so is
But, you know, I
Microsoft,
think
and
this
so
time
is
with Samus Returns,
so
I
is
think we've done a really good
who
job.
does Steam?
Yeah.
Valve? Yeah, so is
Yeah.
Valve. So like they're all here to make money. They're not here to be our best friend. They're here to make
And
money.
why is that?
People need to
Because
realize
Valve
that.
is really amazing
When you have a game
partner.
like Metroid that sells maybe 1 million
And that's
copies
Mercury
worldwide, and then you have a game like Donkey
Thank you very
Kong
much,
that
Jose.
sells
That's the-
4 or 5 million copies worldwide,
And
what is a
Mercury
better
Games
business
actually has
opportunity
sense
there?
of
What's going to
very
get your
wonderful
profits
ability.
higher? And what's also easy to develop for, because Donkey Kong is easy to develop for, Metroid takes more resources, so when you're putting more resources, more funding into that game, and you're not getting as big a return on it, you're not making as much money. So I can't fault them for saying, hey, Retro Studios are going to make Donkey Kong games for a couple years. I can't fault them for that, and they were good Donkey Kong games. And then when you come out with a game like Other M,
This is a little different
and
from
fans
the original
piss
game.
all over it, then you come out with Federation Force, fans piss all over it, and yet fans still are clamoring for it, but the games aren't selling well, the games aren't received well. What is a company supposed to do? Like, they're trying to release games, and you're pissing on it. Even Prime 3 was, a lot of people were iffy on it. They were saying, oh, it's not as good as the first two, and blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm saying. They've had mixed reception over the years. They haven't sold as well. So yes.
And that's the nature of this game.
From a business standpoint, it would make sense for them to take the safe way and make Donkey Kong. Guess what? They didn't do that. Fans said, we want 2D Metroid, we want 3D Metroid. Even though Nintendo realized it's not going to sell well, they're not going to make as big a profit on it, they went ahead and gave us both at this E3. So when people will sit there and say Nintendo doesn't listen to its fans, Nintendo took a route that they know is going to give them less profit just to satisfy us, the fans. That's what I mean, and people aren't understanding that. They're still not going to understand that. And it's sad. It's really sad.
So this one that I just gathered is called the Scan Pulse. And what it does is that... I should remind people that the Aeon abilities are actually not... They're limited. You can't just ban them whenever you want to. And so they'll have their own energy, and you'll have to gather
I wonder if there's any
power-ups for them, and also more energy in order to refill that.
It's out this year, and it's Mercury Steam is working on the game. This game right here.
Oh, so the people that helped out with
the explorers, once you start moving, if I use the
Really?
Scan Pulse,
Yeah, Mercury
actually
Steam
open
was
up a
involved
whole
in
quadrant of map already for me. And also
at least the
upper
first
screen
two.
will
I
show
don't
these
believe they did
blocks
anything
that
in the
I
third
can
one. I
easily
could be
break
wrong.
That's funny.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And normally you
What
just
happened? I
have to
wasn't
shoot
They got an
everywhere
ability.
to try and
They got this
blocks.
ability.
You can still do it that way if you want to, but if you
Pretty
have
much what it
the
is, it's like
Aeon,
a
you
short
pull it off,
burst
and
on
the
radar.
Scan Pulse is also
So like
very,
now
very
they just
helpful.
uncovered a small area, and it like reveals hidden area, and it can like reveal hidden secrets.
So that's kind of some ammo that you'd have to waste, and it's nice to actually have the Aeon ability to strategize about which one am I going to use? Am I going to use
I like the melee stuff because
the melee is
the
interesting.
Aeon ability?
you didn't really have a whole lot of them in the 2D Metroids.
No,
so
I'll say the only real game that got any melee-ish was Other M.
Yeah.
Tempest has had a lot of unique abilities if you're just
Can't talk about Other M.
already. This game adds even more. So, Jose, perhaps you could tell us a
That's
little
something he
bit
just
about
got.
the process
Yeah, it's a new
you guys went
update.
through of
They
adding new
changed,
abilities like
one of the
the
characters in
counter or
Overwatch
the
got
Aeon
update.
abilities.
But no, they
Yes,
removed his
from the
souls,
beginning,
and
as I
now he's
put
the
on
first
one
one
thing
for
with
the
the
whole
state to
game.
challenge ourselves, to bring new ideas to the cities. So we will give freedom to people to
suck
try
and
to
dry.
different
That's
ideas
what they
and
do.
mechanics and see which ones will better fit
That's-
within
that's,
the Metroid universe.
Okay,
One
I
of
don't
these
know.
ideas,
I can't say
mechanics
that they
were
can't announce
discovered.
Smash
It was just
after
a matter of
fucking
iterating
doing
and
something
polishing.
like this.
They're not going to
Oh,
announce.
I think I just saw something about Amiibo actually.
They really add a lot to
They're not
the
going to have Smash
experience, so
during this
good
though.
work.
They would have had that in the spotlight.
So here's
Because
another
freaking
station.
Smash
But you
Brothers.
would think
I'm
something
a little
like
bit
this
low,
that
so I'm
they
just
know
gonna
is something that was
take
big
that.
in the
You
community.
always want to take advantage of those energy stations.
Oh, and yeah,
Every
I
little
forgot about
bit
that. In
of
2015,
matters.
Nintendo Life had
Yeah, for
reported that
sure.
Mercury Steam had worked on a Metroid prototype for Wii U and 3DS that was later turned down and possibly retrofitted into a different project. So I guess they still had it under wraps. That's cool.
My coworkers
They're
freaking
an
like,
alien species that they're pretty
because of the
dangerous,
two new Metroid
and
games.
they suck up the life form of any alien species in order to
Yep,
survive.
they did all
Yeah,
three
but
of
you don't want to
the
hug a Metroid
Lord of Shadows
necessarily.
games.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
interesting.
Another thing I want to
Yeah, there's
showcase
an
here is
Amiibo
actually
button
the
down there
mapping
on the map.
system that this
Awesome.
game has. So
Wait,
now
wait,
that
It's the Smash one.
Oh, and you
in
can
case
use like
I'm
little
not
icons
able
to remind
to-
you about things.
That's
cool.
cool.
Because that
I
was
That reminds me of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Marking stuff.
Yeah.
Lords of Shadow 2
I have
or
these pins
Mirror of
now
Fate
that I
did
can
that
just
too. You
drop it
can
onto the map,
leave little
and then
bits on the map to remind you, oh, you need this power
that,
up.
I want to revisit this later once I grab an ability and maybe I can try it later.
And as you mentioned, this game
So
is
that's cool. You
much
get
about
they have a developer
exploration and
that has
going
made
back
other
and trying to find
Metroidvania
every
games
square and
working on a
find
Metroid
all
game.
the
That's
secrets.
cool.
Dude, a
So
game I'm really
this
looking forward
system
to,
is actually very,
Bloodstained.
very useful.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Like
That
the
one,
Castlevania game
yeah.
that looks
Oh,
so
okay,
sweet.
close.
I watched an
I'm gonna
update
go
trailer on it,
investigate
but they
this
just
area.
released
Your
it
Metroid
tomorrow.
senses
It
are
looks
still
so
tingling.
It does look
so
sweet.
keep searching.
I'm gonna I'm gonna be cautious about it because it's a Kickstarter game.
I agree 100%.
What's your Shovel Knight?
Insistent.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight, yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Shovel Knight was a really good, successful one. But then you have
That was
Ukulele.
an example.
I was just gonna say that exactly.
I mean,
kinda knew where
I was
we were
saying-
going
And to
with
some people,
there.
see, I didn't mind it, but some people might never
Samples would have
know.
been
Yeah,
there,
exactly.
right there to kind of show those box. There's another safe
Somebody
station.
just actually got
So-
bought that from.
Oh, yeah,
Inafune.
see, wow.
There we go. Samples told me
Who
that
was it that just
that
bought
block
that
is
from Level
breakable,
5?
but I
I think
can't
it was
shoot it,
just
so
bought that
I'm gonna
from
try this
the
instead.
concept of Mighty
It's
Number
open.
9 from Inafune.
And that's a good point. If you ever run into an area you can't progress past, use all of your
That's what they
weapons.
said.
and
Yeah.
abilities. Oh, it's a little friend. Friend.
That's a Metroid, but we're actually not fighting him. We're actually fighting his first evolution.
I'm trying to
And this
figure
is
out
known
if
the
it's
Alpha
retro.
Metroid.
He looks twice as friendly as a regular
Dude, this
Metroid.
is so sweet.
So if I time
What?
it correctly, I can actually.
yeah, I know.
Oh, you can stun
Really
and take
counter
open
him.
shots.
It gives
That's
me an
fucking awesome.
advantage.
I want to know
Actually
who's
hit
developing
him
Prime
for more
4. I want to know
damage.
if it's Retro
You also
Studios.
see that he'll drop these little sparks.
I mean, it would make sense, but you
If I
don't. You
actually
never know.
Yeah.
hit those sparks, I'll get more replenishment.
Black Watch,
more
turns out it's not
replenishment,
Retro
so
Studios.
in
Everyone's
case I
gonna boycott
end
it.
up using
I
all
wouldn't
of
be
my
surprised.
missiles, I could
Just
always
like I'm
go
half
and
expecting people
try
to say
shoot
they're
those.
not getting this game because of what happened with the fan remake. Which, if that happens, those people aren't true
And I'll say,
fans.
I don't
They
know
don't
how
deserve
well
this
the
game
Hawaiians
anyways.
can hear this,
So.
but the sound effects in this game are incredible. The music, the atmospheric sounds, it's really great.
Overwatch
So,
memes.
Sakamoto-san, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what went into the development of the soundtrack for this game.
サウンドトロや SC に関して、その開発、その
Like I
制
said,
作
I
した
had a
感
friend
じ、
who all over that shit.
および
I was right,
受けた
so.
影響などについて話していただけますでしょうか。
Bum they announced a
今回
Spyro
のサム
remake.
スリターンズで
They
は
weren't going to because Crash is
Yeah.
that would take sales away from Crash. A lot of people
Plus,
prefer Spyro.
I heard that a lot, they
Well,
were
we have
watching
two of
like
the
do it like a
composers
week.
who worked on Super
No,
Metroid
they'll announce it at
on
PlayStation Experience
18
later. That's what they'll do.
彼らは
No, I was I heard
そ
they
れ以
were
降
pissed
の
off
メタロイド
that
シリーズ
was
の
it
音楽を
Candy
ずっ
or
と
whatever
担当してますので
Go-Go
もう
got
僕が何
announced
も言わ
like
なくてももう
got
こうしてほしいという
before
音
the
楽をどんどん提供して
It
くれ
was,
る
it was, it was a
And,
trouble.
and they've
Yeah.
worked on pretty much
I was
every
happy.
Metroid title since that time doing music
I
for
got all
us.
that stuff.
Okay,
So
that's
I really
pretty
don't
cool.
have to
It's
say anything.
fascinating.
Certain doors you
They
gotta
just
open
go
with a
do what
trick
they
shot.
do, and
Yeah.
what they do is
That's
create
why
great
after
music.
It was like that in some of the other
We'll
ones,
lock
wasn't
them up.
it?
No.
Don't ever let them go.
You sure?
No. There was doors where you needed to use a certain type of missile, which,
Oh, okay.
which I mean, there was the missile combos, which
That's it.
really the
So I'm
only doors
actually
that
gonna
needed
go
that were
return
super
to
missile
that
doors,
gate
which
that I
was
couldn't get to
mainly Prime 1,
before.
Prime
If you guys
2.
knew me those days, I'll be like,
See
here,
what
like,
happens
playing
now.
Crash.
I just want to know the release date for this
I
game.
just realized
They said it'll be this year.
What?
we
Oh,
just I just realized
They already
we
said
didn't get
that.
to see
So in the
anything
original
about
Metroid
this year.
2,
What?
whenever
Morgan
you
Reedus and
defeated
the
a
Funky
certain
Fetus.
prerequisite number
Alright.
of Metroids,
I-
Oh yeah, they
the
said
ground
Death
would
Stranding
rumble,
wouldn't be
and then
Eddie
you would know that you
No,
would
they already said
proceed to
this
solve
game.
the
Game is called.
So
I
now
literally
Death
don't know
Stranding.
the name of the
You're talking about
that.
Kojima's game, right?
Yeah.
Death Stranding.
Yeah.
They had said like they said it wasn't gonna be
anything
anything
that
this
you just
year.
gathered from the
No,
Metroid
it
you
is
just
Morgan
killed.
Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
It will
No, they
enter
said this 3D
game.
Metroid is out this year sometime. We don't know about Prime 4. Probably not this year.
Well, I- Prime 4 I believe is
Trailer.
next
Now
year.
able to
I
go
think
to
they
the
said it's
next
next
one.
year. I think
It's really
like
cool
2018.
having this
Yeah.
really
Alright, well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow when I'm out with
your
that.
progress in the game as well.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go to a later area.
I'm
in
putting
the game.
$5 on this bitch.
No release date, developer, or story information was revealed
And
for Prime 4.
we've gotten a glimpse of it a little bit, but the 3DS
Why?
hardware really goes a long
What?
way in
Fuck
bringing this
people
world to life.
so
It helps
fucking
communicate
The
the
Sonic
isolation
Heroes.
of
Oh my
Samus being
God,
stuck
that's
on this
terrible.
alien planet. So, Sakamoto-san,
so
could you
much.
speak a little to how you used 3DS tech to bring this world to life and really
No,
reimagine
but
it?
3DS
what's the new Sonic game that's coming out?
カブスパイ
Sonic Mania.
没入感、雰囲気、
I
ま
said
あ
oh, Sonic Forces is
この
The 3D one. I'm looking forward to Sonic Forces, but I hate the custom character thing. I don't hate it, I just don't think it was neat.
I want the second I started watching the Sonic Forces trailer,
に
and I was like,
どういうふうに
and
そ
then
の
I saw him
技術を
move
使って
5 feet. I'm like,
こ
oh,
の
it's
世界
another
を
fucking rail game.
想像し直す
No, it's like it plays like Generations.
確かに